soon and be separated from the reality of that, separate from the reality that right now things are going to be very hard. They're going to be terminated from the job. Their income is not going to be as much as before. And reading this, it says 78% of Americans will hit a new reality soon that will be separate them from the haves and the have-nots. And most of this will living paycheck to paycheck, and they'll be scared of all the investment they had that is going to hit rock bottom. It's just going to just drop, and most of your investment is just going to garnish. So to me, reading that, it was very scary. I was just like, it is true that we're still living paycheck to paycheck, and unemployment is going to just kick right up. And me, as someone that was unemployed almost going for a year, trying to fight even with the unemployment, trying to fly with my other, the job, why I'm not getting settled for the unemployment. I understand. I even had to pay back some unemployment that while I was taking home with my kids on COVID, while I was staying home with my kids during COVID time, they said I was supposed to be at work and they were paying me as a regular employee. So now I had to pay back only close to $4,000 of those money back to unemployment. So those are things to really, as a woman, to be careful of, to check, understand, because our whole end goal is to be financially financially stable. I don't call it financially freedom anymore. I just call it financially stable. Because it's very, very difficult to be in the thin line of here, and then before you know it, you're down here. Very thin line. Anything could happen in any day. And most women, most Americans right now consume at least a debt from anywhere to $56,000 and above. That could be anything from car notes. That could be anything from credit card debt. Credit card debt. That could also be like student loan, because you went back to school. Maybe you want to get your master's degree. So that could be a substantial amount that could sit on somebody for a long period of time. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you could just live a life of simple, live a life of not living the life of competing with other people you see on Instagram. Because what we see on Instagram, there's reality and there's fake life. I call it the living with the Joneses. Nobody shows you their life. Nobody really tells you what they're going through anymore. Everybody is just showing you finesse. Everybody is showing you they're traveling. They will show, and most of the stuff they could just download it from Canva. You could download it on Google and just post it on your Instagram, and voila, it looks like the life you're living. So if I don't see you personally in there living it, I just take it as Photoshop or something in that nature. Okay, so there's steps. It's possible. It's start switching your mindset and knowing it's possible. Okay, knowing it's possible. I'm speaking walking specs of it is possible. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's possible. It's going to happen as long as you stick to a plan. You have a strategy in getting out of that debt and believing that you are worthy of financial stability. When I made the decision that I would pay off my debt and build wealth for me and my family. I made that decision. It started with a decision. I said, I would no longer decide when somebody tells me when to wake up. I would no longer decide to be able to make other people wealthy. I would rather make me and my family wealthy. And it starts with the decision of that you live the life that you desire with creating it. You could create it for yourself. It's just creating that mindset, having that mindset in your first hand, and knowing you could live a life of abundance. So a life of abundance for me is totally different from you. So when I'm saying this to say this is that you could create the financial freedom, financial stability, living the life of abundance the way you want to live it. Is all having a strategy in place, having a plan, and sticking to it consistently, daily, every day. So I knew my core values. I knew my core values of that. I didn't want to answer to anybody. I wanted to make this work no matter what. So it took some finessing. It took some moving money from here to here. It took some readjusting. It took some me first making sure my mind is right. It's the mindset thing. If your mind is not right, you're going to fall along the way. So you have to make sure your mind is aligned. You want to take my course? My course is on right now, limited time, $49. Take it. It's mind, journaling, scriptures, physical, getting all those to be able to be successful habits that you need to get yourself to. So I had to get my mind right? So when I got my mind right, I just made a goal. I made a goal of understanding that every day I'll make the commitment of making an income. I don't care what it is, $10 at least. $10 at least every day. $10 at least. If it's to sell one bottle, if it's to be able to talk to somebody for like 5 minutes to get some income coming in for $10, I commit to it. Then number 2 was I cut down on expenses. I cut expenses out that were not unnecessary. I promised myself, you do not need new clothes for 2 or 3 years. You have clothes that you could wear, and if they do not fit you, you need to start working out, rearrange what you eat, change your eating habit, and till you could fit those clothes. So that's why I say it starts with a mindset. So and you focus on it. So every day I said to myself, I work out every day. You're not buying no new clothes. Your clothes need to fit you, and that's it. And I stuck to that. Working out every day, eating the right food is discipline and the commitment. It's going to be tough. I'm not going to say you're going to have, like, every day is going to be good. You're going to have some tough days. You're going to have some days you're going to battle with yourself. You're going to have some days that this is not working for you. You don't feel like waking up to do this. But sweetie, you just get up and you do it and you keep going. Even though you do half-assed, it's better than doing nothing at all. And the same thing I said to my money situation was that even if I get less than $5 or $10 or $20 that day, it's something that better than nothing coming in at all. So you gotta keep doing it. You have to keep going till you get comfortable and get confidence in yourself that this is something that you really want to do. This is how you're going to keep getting income coming in, and this is how you're going to get down your debt. Simple as it. And looking for other opportunities. I went into looking at opportunities that really was worth me. So anything less than what I was worth, I was not taking it. So a lot of people will say, okay, you could just take a job. No, I'm not taking that. I'm taking what is worth. So what is worth for me, because I've decided that I need to make a certain amount each day to clear my debt. That's all it is. Nobody is going to come and hand you any money like that. You have to find out what works for you, create a strategic financial strategy for yourself, a plan that will stick to you. And if you need help, seek help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. So I'm an accountant by trade. So I understood about money. I understood if your debt is all the way here, if your debt is all the way, you need to reduce some things. You need to, clear some debt. So this way you have money coming in that's stacking up. You do some Uber. I had to start doing some Uber, do DoorDash. Some hours I'll do some DoorDash, some hours I'll do some Uber. As long as I knew something was coming in, consistent basis, every single day. I'll just go on, I just talk to people online, have some contact. Hello, what do you need help in? You need some financial advice? Look, for 5 minutes, I could give you some strategies that's going to start working for you. $10. Or they donated $10 for me. It's a gift, $10. So I made a commitment. Every single day, something was going into the account. I decided to start selling some straps, bag straps. You could use those bag straps. They were motivational bag straps that has blessings on it, boss mom on it. $10 a day. I would just promote it, do some ads, make sure that's something. We had some bottles, we had some water bottles that we wanted to be able to promote, and we're testing. $10, simple $10. I would tell people, look, I'm drinking, this water bottle is great for hiking. It's good for you to be able to do if you're going to the gym. $10 a day. Commitment. Start something small and then raise it up, and then we'll do a consistent basis, and then you multiply your effort. That's how it works. So the second thing I decided to do was make the constant decision to really clear up my debts, cut my expenses down. When I say, you also have to talk to your spouse. You have to sit down. If you're married, for those that are married, talk to your spouse. You guys have to come to agreement. Say, this is our goal. This is what we need to get into. There's no need for you to be buying food out there. When you ate last night, you could take the leftovers to work. There's no need for you to buy coffee every day. I'm not saying you cannot buy coffee every day, but at least you could do, maybe take you some some juice. Since you don't want to eat healthy, okay, take some juice to work, and instead of you buying from the vending machine, you have soda in your bag, and that will save you. Let me tell you, the vending machine nowadays is like $2.50 for a Coke. $2.50. Let's calculate this. $2.50. You think I'm crazy? $2.50 times 5 days a week. That's $12.50. That's $12.50 you could pull back into your account. Now you do $12.50. That's 4 times 4. That's a month. $50. So that's $50 every month going to some vending machine. I'm not saying that's wrong. Somebody got to make money somehow. So that vending machine business is really good. Somebody's making money. You're supporting it. That's good. But it's coming out of your pocket, and you have a goal you need to set to. You got a goal. You want to be free like that person that owns that vending machine. So I'm not saying to you, don't drink soda. Take that $50, go to Costco, buy you 2 packs of soda, Coca-Cola, and you start taking it every day from that. So you could save you your $50. Use that same $50 that you were spending and put that $50 in a wealth account, or you put it on an investment account. You put it on cash. If you listen to one of my episodes, I talk about all this. You could put it in your cash on hand account. So this way, for a rainy day, you need to splurge on yourself, take care of yourself. You need a spa day. You got that $50. You could go do a spa day. My thing is, I'm big on my nails. I'm big on my nails. I'm big on my feet. I'm big on taking care of my skin, my body inside out. So I'm not going to be putting soda in my body. Let's be real here, okay? So I'm being truthful. You might call me crazy, but I'm being truthful. And again, there are some couples that it feels like they need to go out. You could use that $50 and take your wife out to somewhere nice for just a weekend, and she'll be so happy and pleased that you took her out. Or you can use that $50 and buy a nice jewelry. I'm giving you ideas here. I know I'm crazy, but think about it. So also, another thing I had to start thinking about was, the third thing I stick to was delay gratification. I had to start delaying my gratification. So delayed gratification is that I don't need to buy it right now. I don't need to get it right now. It could wait. It is not something, if it's not a necessary thing that I need to get, it could wait. So what I'll do is I'll go on Amazon. For example, we needed some juicer. I needed a juicer. I was saying to myself, I need a juicer. I've been meaning to buy me a new juicer. But the one I have is working. So is this a need or is this a want? So what I did is I shopped around for some juicer. I went to Macy's, I went on Amazon, I looked for the best one. So the best one cost like $100. I said, yes, I could do that I could spend $100 for myself to get me a nice juicer, because I love juicing, I love doing my ginger shots. So what am I going to do? How do I get this $100 this $100 juicer without me feeling that I'm taking money out of somewhere, right? I have to feel like I need to go use my credit card right away. Let it be a gift to myself. Let me accomplish something, and then it will be a gift to me. So that's what I said to myself. It will be a gift to me. So how do I get this $100? So I made it a challenge for myself. I started doing it as a challenge. I put it on every card in every places. So I see it. So let's say, I forget about it, and I go to Macy's, and then I still wanted to be able to buy it. I would say, wait, it's on a card. I haven't done anything to be able to raise that money for it. So there's no need for you to get it. This is gratification, delayed gratification. So I will not pop my credit card using my Macy's card. I won't use my regular credit card, because I said to myself, this is going to be a gift for me. So I need to do something. I need to either lose a pound or 2 pounds. This would be a nice, beautiful gift. I'll be happy for it. I need to, make 5 or 6 sales, or talk to clients, or do something, talk to people, make a call or something, sell something, help someone, serve someone, and this would be a gift for me. Or even someone could give this to me. I could check around and see if this is being a gift, if is this a giveaway anywhere else, instead of me just rushing and just getting this juicer. So I hope this helps you. I hope you understand what I mean. So the delay gratification, the delay of just popping it out. And I also do this with gifts. Like a lot of people nowadays, they're doing graduations, and I love gifts. I love giving gifts, but I've learned that is when I'm on a goal, I don't care about what other people are doing, and it's not their mission, because they're not in my pockets. They don't know what I'm going through. This is for me. So I will, instead of going and purchase something right away for a gift or any sense, I find ways to gift something very important and meaningful. I give them a gift from another business that is, that needs some support. I give them a mini gift card. $5 Starbucks gift card could go a long way than me buying something that somebody doesn't want, right? So that's how I started doing delayed gratification and thinking different options to be able to reach my goal. Because look, it's my goal. There's nothing wrong gifting, because once you give, it's given from the heart. But I had to learn that I can't give anything that I don't have. So I can't keep giving if I don't have it, and I haven't filled my cup, and I haven't done the things that I necessarily need to do or get to the point where I need to go. I should not be competing with anybody. There's no competition with anybody. I'm not competing in anybody's bank account. This is my bank account. This is what it is. And in order to put a smile on my face and peace up my shoulders, I got to do what's necessary for me. So, sweetie, if you ain't get no gift from me on your anniversary, your birthday, I'm sorry, boo-boo. I love you. You could take a card and a gift card and call it a day and be happy. I even got you something. I know that's me, but I just keeping it real. I'm just giving you options here. Okay? So that's it in the gift gratification. And advice of budgeting. A lot of people say to budget. The budgeting is good, but I will always advise my clients. I advise my clients to find ways to create an income, because once you could sell one thing, you could sell anything. Yeah, it's very hard to influence other people to get what you have or to see what you have that is valuable. That's the thing. People want to know that you have something of value for them, and it takes a while, and it's building that relationship. So that's why I tell anybody that if you're lacking in something or some skill, try to see what you could sell. It will build up that skill for you real fast, because you build up 1, relationship, 2, commitment, 3, discipline. If you don't sell one thing in 5 days or 10 days, then you can't sell anything else. So because you got to take time, you got to build relationship, you got to talk, and you got to see what people need and want, and you got to continue doing it in paces, because things change and things moving in a fast pace. Understand what I mean? So you got to get the habit of selling. Yes, it's good to tell people what you do. So if you created something and you haven't sold one of it, then you need to do more research. You need to take a skill, seek for advice, or find a way to be able to produce or create something that people want or like. That's the thing. Either they don't want it, they don't like it, you're not solving a problem. So if you're not solving a problem, nobody wants it. That means you need to trash it. I'll give you an example. I created what did I create? I bought this thing again. I bought this little, belt strap, the straps, and I felt I was solving a problem. I thought I was solving a problem, and then a client said, "What? How does this help me?" I said, "Well, when your back broke, it's motivational. You could change your strap. Now you don't have to feel like you're going to buy." He's like, "But there's millions of straps everywhere, so you're really not solving my problem." Then I told him it has inspiring words. They're like, "Yeah, I could just print inspiring words by myself. I could just go on Google." And I was like, I guess I didn't do that much research. So it's okay. It's okay. It's a learning process. You fail, you get up, and you keep moving. So that's why I say, instead of you budgeting yourself, which is very good, at least 10% of your incomes goes into savings. Have a cash, have your emergency funds. If you need more in depth, you could read one of my you could listen to one of my episodes, or you could watch the others on YouTube, where I talk about the 50-30-20 rule. It goes in more details, okay? And stop competing with other people. Your health, your skills is all uniquely to you. Your skill set, what you're giving to you is all uniquely given to you. Look, everybody could talk the same thing. Everybody could be a financial advisor. I tell you, there's billions and millions of people doing the same thing that I'm doing right now. But let me tell you something. No one has my voice. No one could just break it down in little simple terms like I do, like I understand it, to somebody else that I do understand. They got my gist. Understand what I mean? So, what I'm saying to you is, your uniquely voice, your secret, your style, your talent is uniquely up to you. It's given to you, you and only you. The way you break down things, the way you talk to people, the way you have that relationship, the way you're growing, stop competing with anybody else. You're just wasting a long talent that is given to you. Use your voice, be who you are. I had to learn that along hard way, because I was trying to fit in this little box of like being so professional, being this, being that. No, cut it out. Just be you. And the people that want your service, the people that want you, the people that want to see you grow, the people that want to work with you will come to you. Like they'll just come like this, little sprinkles. They sprinkle around, they sprinkle around, and they will come, and they come in bunches. When they arrive, it's a big impact. You just have to be patient for it to come. I know that's the patient part is the hard part, right? But we're talking here. Me and you are talking here. We're having a conversation. It's me and you. So stop competing with anybody else. What you see on Instagram is what you see on Instagram. What you see on TikTok is what you see on TikTok. Everything is not reality. Take breaks. If it ain't working for you, turn it off. Let me tell you, the first hour when I wake up, it's not my phone, because it takes over your life. The notification, the Instagram, the TikTok, everything. If that's the first thing you see when you wake up, you start competing all day, and you're trying to be one or two people, and you're like, oh, why that person not doing what I'm doing, or I'm doing the same thing and they getting far, and look at the numbers, their views are growing. It would make you start feeling some kind of way, and that is not a good thing to roll over. Which takes me to the next step of roll over things that you no longer do. So, for example, roll over things like I sat down and calculate amount of money that I spend on certain items. So I used to spend maybe anywhere close to $100 every month, $200 on shoes and sneakers. I've rolled that over to be used as an investment for it. So instead of me going to buy, let's say, and I thought about like, I love me some shoes. Instead of me going to buy shoes at my favorite store, I'll take the money out, I hold it on, and I just transfer it right into my investment account. Simple. I just do that. So this way I don't do it. I just roll it over. So before I even think about, I would love to get me a nice pair of red bottoms or red shoes. I'm like, it's not really important. You can't really even wear the shoes. So I'll take the money out and just put it in an investment. So because sometimes it's just to feel good. It's just a good feeling, there's nothing wrong in treating yourself. So either I roll it over to an investment account or roll it over to an account of traveling, like something fun that I know that I'm looking forward to doing. And remember, attack the debts that has the highest interest rate and roll them over. So small things, small credit card, pay them off first. Once you pay those off, roll that amount to another card that has the highest interest rate. Then roll it over. Once you pay that off, start paying off that one debt that you need to pay off. Okay, pay towards it. So remember, it's all about being intentional. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. Is what works for you that works. Okay, so it is true, we women think things differently, but we need to start investing in ourselves, start creating business, start giving more to charity, start teaching other people how to be intentional with their money. Will really help other women grow, and we grow as we grow together, become debt free. Because what I'm seeing and noticing is that there's more women on the top that are making it, and they just they're showing you why you need to get here to live this life, but they're not showing you how to get here. They're not showing you, okay, this is what I did, this is a step, and they want you to pay for it. Yes, they want you to pay for it as a service, but there's a limit of serving. You got to serve people, teach people how that look. In order for you to get out of debt, you need to do A, B, and C. But if you want to go in debt, you got to pay for it. I understand it. You got to live. You got to eat. You got kids to feed. I got you. I understand you. But we need to start teaching and learning truthfully how to teach other people. So this way, we're not all here. We are moving gradually to here to be in the same role. Because last thing I want is to be able to feel like I could travel to Dubai and I can't bring a friend along with me. I'll feel like I need to go to this spa place, but it's maybe $200 and my friend can't afford to go to that place, so I have to go by myself. Yeah, I can't help everybody, but at the same time, is if I could teach you one or two things to get to that point so we could enjoy life together, I did a good job, right? I think I did a good job. I did a good job. We will be debt free, even if you can't go to a trip but you pay off your debt. I did a good job. I did something good. So I hope this helped you. Once again, till next time, this is your girl Anita Fredericks. Thank you for coming and tuning in to another episode. Till next time, I'll see you around the streets. Oh, do me a favor. I love to hear from you. I love to hear if you have any questions. Please leave me a DM. Leave me a message if you have questions. I'm on Instagram as Chioma Fredericks. CHIOMA Fredericks on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok as Anita Fredericks. So you can also find me on TikTok. Say hello, just say hi, leave a message, and I'll be able to answer those. If you're looking for financial advices or you're trying to get out of debt, pay off your credit card, you need some kind of assistance, you need some kind of financial advice, and you want to be able to move forward to strategies, I'll be able to help you. And how can I help you? Just leave a DM. I'll be able to help you. And or we can sit down on a call. But the best thing for you to do is just leave me a DM, send me a DM, answer your questions right away. If you want to take any further, you want to take time to be able to explore some strategies, don't hesitate. I love you. Till next time.